The new GTA Online Independence Day event as well as 4th of July celebration begins with all new money bonuses, big discounts, some free vehicles, extra free rewards, and also additional challenges for players to participate in. Plus we have some new drip feed content as well as part of the GTA5 Online Bottom Dollar Bounties DLC update that just released last Tuesday. There's lots to go over today, and we're going to be diving into it all so you get a comprehensive sneak peek at the new GTA Online event that goes live in just about 12 hours or so from the time this video gets posted. So as we get started, if you enjoyed this video at any point, or if you just find it helpful, let me know by dropping a like on it. And if you want to stay up to date with everything GTA 5 Online, Red Dead Online, as well as Rockstar Games as a whole, then please consider hitting that subscribe button with your bell notifications turned on. Jumping in, let's talk about our free 4th of July rewards this week. For the following 3 rewards, all you need to do is log into the game and you will receive them. So we have the Fireworks Bucket Hat, the Star and Stripes Bucket Hat, as well as the Lady Liberty Bucket Hat. Now, in addition to that, we also have some returning business battle drops that are coming back to the game this week for a limited time only. They consist of the Pisswasser Beer Hat, the Benedict Beer Hat, the Super Wet Beer Hat, as well as the Statue of Happiness t-shirt. So those are all of our login rewards as well as some of our business battle drop rewards. In addition to that, let's talk about some of that drip feed content. It is a new DLC vehicle, I guess for some players, depending on if you were a GTA Plus member or not. Of course, if you are a paying GTA Plus member, you got this car last week with the Bottom Dollar Bounties DLC. But for the rest of the player base, including myself here, we do have the Overflawed Pipistrello that is finally unlocking on the Legendary Motorsports website. So you can buy the Overflawed Pipistrello Supercar, which is that new EV that's dropped in game. You can get it for $2,950,000 starting tomorrow when this 4th of July celebration and GTA Online weekly event begins. Now jumping into this week's weekly challenge, not too bad here. All you need to do is complete a total of 3 mobile operations missions and you will be rewarded with $100,000. If you're confused what those are, these are not the terabyte missions. These are the missions that take place in your MOC. You do need multiple players for these, which is unfortunate because it's also going to be one of the money bonuses we're talking about this week. The missions are actually quite fun. There's a bunch of them you can do. You can unlock bunker research by playing them, things like that. You know, they pay okay, especially with the money bonus that we're going to be talking about, but the big downside here is they are not soloable to my knowledge. I think you need at least 2 players for like every single one of these missions. So for a lot of people who either just stick to invite only sessions or those players who just like never really matchmake and like find friends to play with or don't have friends to play with and aren't going to play with randoms, these are basically kind of pointless weekly challenges and bonuses. But jumping into the 2 bonuses we have this week, we do have triple money and RP on those MOC missions, so they're actually going to be pretty good for payouts this week if you want to farm these. If you have a group of friends, I want to try and see if I can participate with someone with these. Maybe I'll see if one of my friends can log on the game. If so, I would like to play through them for like a video or something like that. I think it could be fun. I've never showcased that content here on the channel, but we also have double money and RP on the running back remix adversary mode. So that's all in terms of money bonuses this week. We're probably not going to have anything fantastic next week either, and probably even the week after that. You know, it's DLC season with GTA Online, so the player counts are high. Rockstar wants people to enjoy the Bottom Dollar Bounties content. Of course, whether or not it actually is enjoyable for you, that's up for you to decide, but that's Rockstar's plan. They want you to focus on the DLC, things like that. They're not going to put good money bonuses in the game until the player counts after the DLC hype starts to dwindle down. That DLC period starts to die off, things like that. Players get a little bit more bored with the game again. That's when they'll start putting in good money bonuses to resurge those player counts back up to the numbers that they want for their game and their live service game. So now we'll talk about the discounts for this week. We do have 30% off the Mobile Operations Center if you want to buy that. We have 30% off all MOC upgrades as well as modifications that you want to make to it and to your MOC. We have 30% off the Ubermacht Revolter, which is actually a removed vehicle in this game. We have 30% off the Weenie Dynasty, another removed vehicle. We have 30% off the Classy Vigoro ZX convertible, which, correct me if I'm wrong, I think this is the first time we've seen this DLC vehicle finally go on discount now. It released with the Chop Shop update in December. We've seen it at Luxury Autos plenty of times, but I don't think we've seen it on discount yet. So that's pretty cool to see right there. In addition to that, we have 30% off the Bravado Hot Ring Hellfire. Then we also have 50% off all Independence Day themed vehicles and items. So these are going to include a lot of different things. We have the Independence Day monster truck. We have the Western Sovereign, which is like the 4th of July livery motorbike that you can get in the game. It's like the police motorbike, but it's not in the police livery. It's a 4th of July livery with the American flag all over it. really, really cool. We have, you know, the fireworks launcher that you could take advantage of. I'm sure ammo is probably going to be 50% off with that. Basically, all of that stuff you can enjoy here in game, so that's going to be nice. We also have 50% off the USA parachute bag, so if you do want to pick up the American flag parachute bag, feel free to go do that. This is probably going to include all of the 4th of July face paints and hairstyles as well. All of the 4th of July clothing that you can get, like the stars, the spangled, the stripes, and the Old Glory outfits, if those are going to be available. When it comes to the weapons, you can probably get that musket. That's going to be 50% off. Same with the fireworks launcher, like I mentioned. In addition to just the USA parachute bag, you have the smoke trail that you could probably get, as well as the chute itself. There's a lot of different things to enjoy for the 4th of July event when it comes to cosmetics for your character. Now let's move on to the salvage yard robberies. These are going to be available through July the 10th. So we do have the podium robbery, which is going to feature the claimable Karen Boar with the Liberty City vanity plate. This is going to be your standard range vehicle for the week. Not that the Karen Boar is that big of a deal, but it is a claimable vehicle with the salvage yard, so that is going to be pretty nice. Maybe you'll have to do a video playing through that robbery and showcasing it so we can, you know, steal the Karen Boar and then I will claim it. We also have the Bravado Buffalo STX. This is going to be your mid-range vehicle featured in the Gangbanger robbery. That one's not claimable, unfortunately. And then we also have the top range vehicle, the Invitero Coquette D10, featured in the McToney robbery this week. When it comes to your Lucky Wheel podium vehicle at the Diamond Casino and Resort, it is actually going to be the Karen Boar as well, so that's pretty weird that it's going to be the podium vehicle and the claimable vehicle. It kind of makes it not that big of a deal if you win it off the Lucky Wheel, because you can already do the podium robbery at the salvage yard and claim it, but probably just like an overlook by Rockstar. It is what it is. At the LS Car Meet, your prize ride for this week is going to be the Obey Omnis, and in order to unlock this prize ride, you need to complete the prize ride challenge, which is place top 5 in the LS Car Meet Series races for 2 days in a row this week. Your premium test drive vehicle is the Ubermacht Niobe at the LS Car Meet, and your 3 standard vehicles are going to be the Ubermacht Revolter, the Declassy Tulip, as well as the Invitero Coquette. Some of those are actually removed in-game. And then if we transition over to Simeon's Premium Deluxe Motorsport, we have even more removed vehicles to talk about here. We do have the Declassy Vamos, the Vapid Cara 4x4, the Weenie Dynasty, the Anus Cognoscenti 55, as well as the Western Sovereign. And then transitioning over to luxury autos, we do have that newer Overflod Pipistrello, as well as the Anis Euros X32. In addition to that, when we head on over to the gun van, all players can get 50% off the musket in this game. That's one of those 4th of July themed items that is going to be 50% off. But if you are GTA Plus members, you can actually get 70% off, it appears, on this. So that's kind of crazy right there. And also, if you're a GTA Plus member, you actually get a free weapon this week, not just a discount on an additional weapon. It is going to be the Marksman pistol. You can get that for absolutely free. No cost when you actually try and claim it from the gun van. Of course, you have to pay for GTA Plus, but once you do, the item is going to have no extra cost associated with it, so it's kind of included. And then when it comes to your premium race and weekly time trials, we have Down the Drain for your premium race this week. Vinewood Hills is your normal time trial, and for PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S players, it is Sandy Shores to La Puerta. With all that said, that's all the time we have for in this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video here today. Let me know in the comments if you're excited for the Independence Day event and celebration here in GTA Online. Also, if you enjoyed the video, hopefully I earned your like on it. And of course, if you are new to my channel and you want to stay up to date with all the best GTA Online and Rockstar Games content, then please consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out on a single thing we post here on the channel. I think tomorrow we'll jump into game. I'll showcase all of the 4th of July rewards that you can actually unlock. Some of the clothing, hairstyles. Will showcase all the 4th of July content, those free rewards, maybe even do a video on completing the weekly challenge to get the 100 grand, or at the very least talk about it, and I'll give some tips and things like that. But let me know if you guys want to see kind of like that weekly update video on Thursday where we go through all the stuff in game. I think that could be nice and beneficial for you guys. We consistently talk about updates, news, information, tips, tricks, and even leaks, and we will keep you guys updated here on the channel daily. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you guys want to follow me over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, those are the best places to get connected with me outside of YouTube, and you're more than welcome to ask me any questions on those platforms. You can follow me at HazardousHDTV, and all of my social media links can be found in the description down below. Again, with all that being said, thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully you all have a fantastic day, and I will see you guys in the next GTA 5 Online video. Adios, amigos.